apartments right across from the brown. Down in the country picking peas from the ground. Bishop Pink apartments right across from the brown. Down in the country picking peas from the ground. Bishop Pink apartments right across from the brown. Down in the country picking peas from the ground.
1212 Georgia, Ledbetter Drive, bus stop blues, man I'm alive, gone for a minute but I'm always coming back, Mustang Pride, man you better know that, if the world is a stage I'm the first one on it, I ain't never scared, I'm from Oak Cliff, homie, I've been busting breezeways over since the 80s, Maya and Jalou, Lex and Hughes don't play me, student to the game and you gotta know my name, remember to flow easy man it's all the same, all the heat, all the flame, I take all the blame for changing the game, no doubt it's a drought but I'm making it rain, you know it's a must, that in God we trust, I stay on my path, no worry, no fuss, I love my city even when it's a pity that we still crime written and the school still shitty, but we got class, it was as galore, all our dances get you down on the floor, even Chris Brown want a D-Town boogie, we teach you how to duck it real lovely in your hoodie, Oakland bred, Oakland made, catch me in the streets with an Oakland fade, round edge up, no tape in the back, wave to the city man I'm Oakland black, somebody get it to me. When I step up in the party with an Oakland back, get in on the trend and Oakland's back. Get in on the trend and it's Oakland's back. Stop it, stop, stop, down. As I boogie down the boulevards of Oakland, 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 as I boogie down the boulevards of Oakland.
The streets are, and sometimes they is. The streets is a place to walk through, drive by, be driven or dragged in and into the brag or bitch about. The streets is a place with a curb where I wait at the bus stop. The street is where the money is at. Dude, that's what they say. The streets is where they talk as much as the day is long as is the streets. The streets is where you hear shit, see shit, they are where you step in it. The streets is where you drive while others walk and see you seeing them watching out for business, which is in the streets, of course. Watch out, the streets is watching. They is coming and are actually leading you either to the gutter, the sunset, the stars, the weed, the pussy, or the nearest intersection where the streets meet their other or their other selves. You know the streets are filled with other selves. So is the streets. They are on the map, but is all up in a person's life to the extent where you is them just are to be found where they is at, and for that matter, not to be fucked with. Robots working down the boulevards of Oakland. 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 Robots working down the boulevards of Oakland.
Sur le rond-point, les yeux gris et vides. Ce sont les coudes pointés et les mouvements rigides. Je suis immergé dans le bruit de la grande nation. Je suis transpercé de regards sans point de fixation. Je cherche le soulagement que je porte avec orgueil. Je cherche le soulagement par cessation sensuelle. Je cherche le soulagement que scotine dans mon fauteuil. Je prends l'acte de la main, toujours la veille. Est-ce que tu vois les robots sur le boulevard? Est-ce que tu vois les robots autour de toi? Est-ce que tu vois les robots sur le boulevard? Est-ce que tu vois les robots autour de toi? Dis-moi. Working down the boulevards of Oakland. As I'm 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 working down the boulevards of Oakland. Est-ce que tu vois les robots sur le boulevard? Est-ce que tu vois les robots autour de toi? Est-ce que tu vois les robots sur le boulevard? Est-ce que tu vois les robots autour de toi? Dis-moi.
Micah, welcome. Ich bin eine Darstellung, die eingestellte Welt. Though my poetry is local, my vibe gets felt wherever I am. Darf ich mich vorstellen? I emerged from an argument with folks yelling, silence, trying to find a song to write to, vibe through, maybe a Lauren Badu duo. Dear Nina Simone, come on, will you sing Little Girl Blue for me? Na ja, ich bin verliebter. That was my reply after I got a haiku. It said, last line won't miss you if you stay true to the rhythm. Closed my eyes and faded into a Harlem jazz club where black girls move through time shining. If I were deja vu, I'd be reminding you of a lovesick pyramid. The fact is, what I'm doing is what I did. But what I did isn't what was shown. Your TV says, black girls be homegrown, sewn into ghetto sidewalks with sad walks. Carry people on back steady fast, though she talks about nothing. Or is it that nothing talks about her anymore? Though her ghost still roams the shore on the edge of Africa. World don't turn to the back of her book for a second look at her meaning. But it don't matter, cause black girls keep dreaming. We move through time humming and singing, seeing and thinking, plotting and winking, timing and shining and rewinding while laughing and passing task on. Loving then getting done wrong, sprouting then leaving homegrown out of. That was the last line of the first movement, cause without notice I'll listen to background music and think past the foreground of a surreal daydream. Coffee seems to have scented the scene of my unconscious mind, so in a moment I'll drift off to cafes before an accent ordering haben Sie noch einen Wunsch? Nein, danke. Gray skies and street trains like memories on a foreseen canvas. I am painting. Walking time bomb with lost detonation. I won't go off on time, but instead I line literary art shows. Mentally I picture cacao beans growing in snowstorms, knowing things like that don't happen. Moving on to the next piece. Pick me, screamed the line left beneath my pillow. Love wouldn't let me wait for the violet yellow to turn blue. So Moody, you just had to leave my mood in the door. Shit, where the switch is the track. Cold train blows back through the background. Tell me how you like in the art. Show me that seducer of black cats, the one in the attic. They called her Medusa, accused her into thinking she was crazy, then rubbed her stomach for the unborn baby. She stage 3 of the Generation Muse. We feel free to introduce you maybe if your shine ain't shady like the certain body. Cause y'all know the sun and moon gon' smite anyway. My time continues to play with my only emotion. Poetically, this was a rhyme devoted to you, quoted unto spaces that are blue like black girls who move through time shining. Stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the. You stay true. You stay true. You stay true. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true. Stay true to the rhythm. Stay true, stay true. You stay true, stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true, stay true to the rhythm. To the rhythm, 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 to the you stay Stay true to the rhythm, y'all. Stay true to the rhythm, y'all. Stay true to the rhythm. True to the rhythm. Yeah. True to the rhythm. To the rhythm. To the rhythm. If you stay true to, if you stay true to, you should stay true to, you should stay true, you should stay true to, you should stay true to the rhythm. You should stay true to the rhythm. You stay true. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the rhythm. You stay true to the rhythm. You should stay true to the rhythm. Stay true. Stay true to the rhythm. Y'all give it up for Michael Lindemann. Yeah. By the seashore. In fact, she petals more than the seed. She bore the seed. Freely without haste, she straddled the fallacy, knowing it would taste bitter and batter her into the bottom of the barrel. She leaped empty, her belly full. She pulled and pushed.
All along the breakwater, boats collapse, float with the flood tide, load belly up, I'm a lighthouse, I guide you to night skies and twilight, you see me, I see through the tempest, trust me, must not fear the gust when the clouds burst, must not rush where the gush can't drown, patch no leak once the witch rope lashes, just don't let all the hope flush down, shh now, hear how it whips out, whacks out, plunks out, cracks out, rumbles and roars, shh now, hear how it gurgles and bubbles, hear the voiceless whisper,
shit you in trouble.
Never be afraid when the future's got plans. If you don't trust the man, who gon' trust and have trust in your gills? As you trust in your wings, as you trust in a God, give a life to all things. Tomorrow's filled with memories and epics of empires built, of stories how you pioneered the sun over the waterway. You might not know that now, but it's gonna be. You're gonna see like I see you out there, feel you out there, the real you out there. You're gonna see like I see you out there, feel you out there, the real you out there.
Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you, I salute you. Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you. The rhythm made me back to the spot where blue notes played me, made me forget how I got plucked by the string, told me things that I didn't need to know, and now I need to know things. We loved each other deeply, hugged briefly before we shoved each other into the abyss of soft kisses. What were we thinking, drinking from each other's cup? And when we woke up, with lips parched, no longer belonging to the art, just taking, give what we get. Yet we forget we get what we give, and now we regret we wasted so much time. Our love was a crime, tested positive for all the wrong reasons, stayed too long when the seasons begged us to change. We refrained, we refrained. Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you, I salute you. Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you, I salute you. She sells seashells by the seashore, 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 she sells seashells by the seashore. Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you, I salute you. Hush now, weep now, Caroline princess, child of the seas of the gospel of silence, offspring of flotsam and jetsam. I feel you, in fact I salute you, I salute you. She sells seashells by the seashore, 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 she sells seashells by the seashore.